We're good. Now you can hear me. Don't worry about it. Point is, we were off for the holiday last Thursday, and then of course a lot of people went on vacation because it was holiday time, summer vacation. See what's happening here? A road trip on the screen, and there's no glitch. I just didn't hit the mute button the way I thought I did. It happens, folks. We're human. We make mistakes. I asked for your favorite summer trip. Here are just a few highlights. Donut Care said either Maine or Virginia Beach. Dottie loved her trip to Baconville, Utah. Brutax went to San Diego, enjoyed that. R. Shulman 3, Atlantic City, New Jersey, down the shore, as we call it, in my native Philadelphia. Dan here took a road trip to Vegas. I have done that. It is a lot of fun. Laura Cookie 82 said, going on road trips with my dad from New York to Memphis, Tennessee. That is really cool. It's always cherished to have road trips with friends and family. You remember those for the rest of your life. K Crane 32 went to Silver Dollar City up in the Ozarks. Rode some coasters, I bet. We got a crazy zookeeper who went to New York. So much fun. Dawn Rose 18 drove through Alaska years ago. Cassie Manis, favorite road trip was Chicago. So much fun. Vhoff 1963, Belize and Hawaii. Two great places. And Renee Resick said, Walt Disney World is my favorite summer spot. I don't care how hot and humid it is. Well, it's National Video Game Day. So let's up, down, left, right, start the Monday edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Make sure your brain is powered up as you go after today's grand prize. Yes, that is $1,000. You're reading it right. And when you correctly answer 10 multiple choice general trivia questions, you'll win your share of it. In this game, you'll earn one bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. Here's the deal. You win the game, those bonus SB are automatically added on top of your share of the grand prize. If you don't win the grand prize, they're not automatically added on top of anything. You will have to claim them at the end of the game in order to keep them. Lucky for you, that's as simple as not leaving early, number 1, and number 2, clicking a button that appears at the end of the game. Okay. Now we got that right. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize. 2 ways to do that. One is using SB, the other is with a free rejoin. And here's a tip for you. If you click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu, anytime a game's not happening, you can get free rejoins by watching videos. Finally, each game we give away 5, count them 5, 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. Here are the winners from Wednesday. They've all been credited. They get my congratulations and yours as well, I hope. And if you're sitting there with a little steam coming out of those ears thinking, I wish that was me up on that screen, I say keep playing and claiming because next time the winner could be you. Huh? All right, you know what? The comments are in another castle, so let's get this game started without them. Here is question number 1. Florence Nightingale is known for her work in what field? Is it quantum mechanics, nursing, or sports? Florence Nightingale, known for her work in what field? If you follow us on Twitter, you probably just had a light go off. Through her work during the Crimean War and the many novels she wrote about medical care and sanitation and field statistics, Florence Nightingale changed the nursing profession forever. That's right, she's maybe the world's most famous nurse. That is the answer. 94% of you getting that one right. Quantum mechanics, unfortunately, not the answer. I'll bet you she would have been good at it given the chance. And the fact for today, the fun fact on Twitter was that her parents did not want her to go into nursing because at her age and the time in which she lived, you were supposed to just be married and run the family. But she said, nope, not getting married. I'm going to become a nurse. And the world is better off for it. Let's move on. We got over 16,250 people in grand prize contention, almost 17,000 playing the game, and every question you get right from here on out gets you 1 bonus SB. Here's question number 2. Which of these idioms refers to being indecisive? Is it cutting corners, letting the cat out of the bag, or on the fence? Which of those refers to being indecisive? I wish I had some interesting story about the origin of this phrase, but it's as simple as it sounds. Someone sitting on the fence isn't committing to either side. I'm on the fence. That's the answer. 94% of you were not on the fence about that one. You knew the answer was on the fence, and you got it right. It was split perfectly. 3% going with cutting corners, that's usually taking a shortcut or trying to save money. Letting the cat out of the bag is letting a secret out. That is what those mean, but they each got 3%. That was if it was sitting on the fence, got divided between the two. Let's move on to question number 3 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which of these women's hair trends requires the shortest haircut? Is it the Rachel, classic pixie, or glossy bangs? Which of those requires the shortest haircut? The Rachel, classic pixie, or glossy bangs? Short hairstyles are always in fashion, and this one keeps coming back over and over again. That's right, the pixie cut is the answer. That one right, well done. Actually, Julia Roberts had the classic pixie when she played the pixie fairy Tinkerbell in Hook, even though the original Tinkerbell does not have a pixie cut. Try that one on for size. I can't even figure it out, and I said the words. Let's move on to question number 4 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. In Kingsman, what type of shop serves as the front for their London HQ? Is it a tailor shop, a hot dog shop, or a comic book shop? Kingsman, the Secret Service. The movies are good. A clandestine organization that operates at the highest level of discretion, the Kingsmen are always dressed to the nines, a side benefit of operating out of a tailor shop. That's right. Tailor is the answer. 88% of you getting that one right. Well done. If you're thinking of a comic book shop, you might be thinking of Glass, the villain from Unbreakable, from the Unbreakable trilogy, played by Samuel L. Jackson. He operated out of a comic book shop, and he knew his comics. That's how he knew how everything was going to play out. He was such a good bad guy. I enjoy Unbreakable. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm just going to put it out there. Now you have another fact about me to share with all your friends. Let's move on to question number 5, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Reginald Kenneth Dwight is best known as what music superstar? Is it Bono, Elton John, or Billy Joel? Who is Reginald Kenneth Dwight, after all? He could have gone about his career with the name Reggie D, but his birth name just doesn't fit him the way that Elton John does. It's Elton John, of course. 58% of you. That was a brutal question, turns out. Did not get that one right. Or 58% of you did get it right. That means 42% of you are going to have to use that free rejoin if you want to be in grand prize contention. It does not mean you're getting 0 SB. That only happens if you leave right now and don't claim the bonus SB you have earned so far and will earn towards the end of this game. But good news is over 2/3 of you coming back in. We still have over 13,200 people in grand prize contention. And we are moving on now to question number 6, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Where would you find the world's only ventriloquism museum? Is it Kentucky, Italy, or Japan? You can pretend I asked that without moving my lips. You'd be wrong, but you could pretend. The art of ventriloquism dates back to 1753 England, so you can explore its rich history the next time you visit the Event Haven Museum in Fort Mitchell, Kentucky. It is in Kentucky. Getting lucky in Kentucky is the answer. 31% of you getting that one right. Another brutal question. I didn't expect the Elton John one to be as tough. This one I thought would be tough, and I was right about that. So we have 69% of you with the chance to rejoin. Over half of you had not yet rejoined and have taken opportunity of that. So we have 8,700 plus people still in grand prize contention with only 4 questions left to go. The next one worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here's question number 7. Phineas is the award-winning songwriting partner and brother of which singer? Is it Adele, Halsey, or Billie Eilish? Just won an Oscar. Just won one. His ability to write hauntingly beautiful melodies matches the haunting beauty of his sister's voice. That is what makes Phineas and Billie Eilish a sibling power duo. That's Billie Eilish's sibling right there. 82% of you knew that was the answer. Well done. Good recovery after a couple of tough ones. You bounced back and showed what you're made of, and that is strength and knowledge. Let's move on to question number 8 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. TKO Group Holdings merged WWE with what other sports organization? Is it UFC, the WNBA, or MLS? TKO Holdings. Big news. This is just made official recently. Whether you like your fights predetermined or brutal and unreal, TKO Group Holdings has got you covered since they own both WWE and UFC. The Ultimate Fighting Championship promotion is the answer. 94% of you getting that one right. You're kicking butt and taking names just like your favorite wrestler or your favorite UFC fighter. So there you go. Well done. Let's move on to question number 9, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. By what common name is deoxyribonucleic acid known? Is it peptides, hormones, or DNA? Deoxyribonucleic acid is better known by what name? Deoxyribonucleic acid carries genetic information for the development and functioning of living things. When you take a 23andMe test, they're looking at that DNA for answers. DNA is the answer. 6,214 of you have made it this far, and you are ready for our final question. But first, a little housekeeping. Number 1 is, did you know that there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of these live games? It's true. One of them is through our other game mode, the Daily Trivia Challenge. That is a quick, hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day, every day. Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. And that is just a cash cow waiting for you going, please click on me. Because that is where the Tapjoy wall is. You should be doing your daily Tapjoy. Daily Tapjoy meaning every single day. Complete easy offers that will check Daily Discover off your to-do list. Plus, all the ways I just mentioned get you SB towards your daily goal. Now, tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, we have got a game just for kids and adults who were once children. And that's everybody. It is our first ever Nickelodeon-themed game. We will have $1,000 up for grabs. Going to be a fun one. You don't want to miss it. Test your knowledge of Nick, but not Nick at night. This is going to be Nickelodeon during the daylight for everybody because it's summer. Also, during summer, isn't it important to think of your friends and family by inviting them and referring them to Swagbucks? Of course it is. Because when you refer somebody to Swagbucks and they earn 300 SB in their first 30 days on the site, you get a $3 bonus. That's on top of the 10% match you get from whatever they earn for life. That's earning SB for you while they earn SB for themselves. They get free gift cards. They're grateful for you. Maybe they're going to use those gift cards to get you a gift as a thank you for helping them get free gift cards. The possibilities are unlimited. Refer someone you know after the game, please. Speaking of which, we have over 6,400 people still in grand prize contention. Over 16,800 of you here at the end, and 1 more bonus SB up for grabs if you can correctly answer our final question. Here is question number 10. How many spots in a row do you need to win a round of bingo? Is it 5, 6, or 7? B-I-N-G-O. How many spots do you need in a row? Oh, I made it rhyme. I wasn't even thinking about it. If you're lucky, you get to use that free square in the middle to get your win. It's a little easier than getting 5 spaces in a row or column or elsewhere on the board. 5 is the answer. 6,033 of you knew that answer, and you are splitting our grand prize today. And well done to you. Let's meet some of these grand prize winners. Each of you taking home 17 SB in grand prize money, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. Jay Smith, LGS, you winner. Congratulations. K.E. Cordry, 86, congratulations.